Welcome back to Neo, and the owner, or the second checkpoint is actually Tsugumi, as you guys are about to see. Yep, there she is. Alright.
Hype-chan!
Exactly, yeah. Congratulations on making it to the Reaper's Rump checkpoint.
Yeah.
I like how in this realm it's implied that Canon is actually a Reaper now instead of a player.
Hand me your card, and I'll go ahead and stamp it.
Lady Tsugumi?
Lady Nagi? What are you doing here?
We're royalty, I see.
Lady Nagi! What a surprise! Notice how she also uses her lord and lady terms. Go ahead.
And a pleasant one at that. How long has it been since we last met?
Parts.
This universe leaves up.
Alternate world, Dwebs. So
it's actually 50 years because humans age slower in this realm.
Christmas, was it? At Lord Ishimoto's special dinner show, if I recall.
of course.
Of course he had a Christmas dinner show.
Why not? Remember, this is an alternate universe where Takeru Ishimoto is a god. Like, on the level of Michael Jackson, probably. So,
Yeah.
on the level of Michael Jackson in his prime. That sounds about right.
Yeah.
It really has been a while. Come on, Pedro, press X if you don't mind, please. Thank you. And I haven't heard a peep from you the whole time. How have you been? Well, it's at least nice to see that Tsugumi is also nice in this world. Oh. Something wrong, Nagi?
I'm sure you are well aware of Lord Ishimoto's new solo album.
Lord Ishimoto's new solo album!
It sucks.
Oh, are these two gonna start fighting?
Dwebs, how can Lord Ishimoto's music suck? That's inconceivable!
I have a couple of the CD remixes, but I will raise it on trash rooms.
All he did was just release.
Go ahead.
All he did was just release the MIDI files, and that was it.
Twister 2021, Fun in the Sun?
But don't you see, Tim, this is an alternate universe where you never made those remixes. See? Got you there.
So, it's funny. The funny thing is, so Ishimoto made his band name Death March, but he modeled it after Death March, the band from the original Twilly game.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Does that kind of makes this like inside-outside?
Of course! Of course! 5 copies, so I could get all the different album covers.
I expected no less from you.
Oh god, we gotta stand up.
Oh boy, here we go.
There's so many people.
Okay. Now this is gonna turn into a competition. So enjoy.
Oh no.
I, for one, managed to acquire the full collection of exclusive bonus photographs that come with each purchase from Tower Records.
Nagi, this is all great to hear, but aren't we on a bit of a timetable for the concert?
No, this is important.
Man, this is a Reaper's checkpoint.
They need to find. We need to determine who's the bigger. We need to determine, Jabba, who's the bigger Lord Ishimoto fan.
Unfortunately, Tio, she picked the one checkpoint where there's actually somebody who will bother to argue with her on this.
Yeah, basically.
It's kind of a shame 777 is dead. I'm sure he would feel proud knowing that his band, in a way, gets honored by Ishimoto.
Well, I can't tell if it's reflective also from the main game drama, but in the anime they too get revived.
30 in all, depicting our beloved Lord Ishimoto enjoying his private life away from the spotlight.
Oh no, that's TMZ.
No, that's not really private, is it?
It's interesting. If they live in the anime, I wonder how they would explain the new Death March then. Or then again,
they also read Convent. One of the members is also a Reaper on his own.
Good.
Yeah, that one.
Naturally, I have assembled them into an album for preservation and perusal.
Of course, obviously.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna kill the sales value, though.
You got that photo card collection, Nagi?
Yes, she
I
does.
have it on you right now.
What a terrifying blow.
Oh yeah? Well, when I followed him through his last tour... Come on, Japan, splish splash on the beach, Twister Fest!
I'm sure there was a better marketing sounding name.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
I bought all of the t-shirts and towels exclusive to each venue.
I see you stalked him and you went to depth.
10
proud.
each at every concert.
How much disposable income do you two have?
Ugh.
So top that, Lady Nagi.
Most impressive.
We're about to go JoJo on this, aren't we?
More like Star Wars with that quote.
Okay, so
Can Nagi
do you have a
possibly come back from that?
Rendude, what's going on?
Don't worry about it. Don't get involved.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Hold on.
Some kind of pissing contest about who's the biggest Ishimoto fan.
He calls it like he sees it.
He's not wrong.
Most of it is going way over my head.
And we're all Death March fans here. So it says something that they're freaking us out.
Sounds to me someone is not truly a fan.
By the way, I feel silly even asking, but... You are going to Shibuya Palooza, right?
That's the entire
Yeah.
reason we're here. My God.
I think she knows that, and she's just baiting Nagi with that. Because come on, what other reason would we be here to get this ticket or stamp?
I mean, there's no way you'd miss Death March's big reunion. That would make you the biggest poser that has ever posed before.
Oh, they broke up.
Fred, I'm gonna kill you. That's...
Typical anime line. That's...
none of your business.
Oh, don't tell me.
Oh God, smug side.
It couldn't be that you don't have tickets, and that's why you're playing this game.
No, we just wanted to say hi. What do you think?
That would be unthinkable. Like I said, that would make you. That would definitely make you the biggest poser I've ever known.
So what if I haven't a ticket yet? There's no shame in earning one now.
Oh.
Okay, the rest of you have watched Mean Girls. Is that something that happens in that movie? Something like this?
What, tickets? No, but...
No.
More like this kind of cat fight.
Yes, absolutely.
Nah, I feel like Mean Girls is more violent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I get the
If
feeling
this was
we
me-
are about to
yeah,
see
if this was-
I get the feeling we're about to see a brawl.
Ha 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 ha.
No.
This is just too perfect.
Yeah, I think she was
gonna
going for the noble woman laugh. The one with the head. Yeah.
Sorry, but I won't be stamping your card today.
Curse.
I'm pretty sure...
Oh, the humanity.
Is that allowed?
The rules.
Not unless you...
How petty.
The children's car game. Team Peace never
go
kind
ahead.
of went out of style.
To think one of my comrades would hinder my path to Lord Ishimoto.
It's war. And war changes people, Nagi.
Yes.
Even your best of friends.
I'm starting to understand why, Sho doesn't want to associate himself with this team.
You will stamp my card, and I will witness the glorious return of Death March.
All right, yeah. So yeah, about that cat fight, I think we're about to get it.
And meanwhile, the Fred's like, Rin, dude, should we stop them?
I think we're going to be in a fight now, Fred. So we haven't got any other options.
Not if I can help it! Rin, dude, how did we get here? Exactly?
And why, you know...
Well, it started off when you forgot the tickets.
Okay, sure, Rin, dude. Keep throwing that to my face for the rest of my life, why don't you?
Fred, you asked.
Alright, so yeah, we are indeed fighting for the ticket, for the stamp.
She literally went final form just to keep
Yes.
Nagi from getting her
Yes.
Look. If ever there's a beautiful reason for asset reusal, this is it. I love this, that yes, people take business this seriously that they will nonchalantly just go final form on your ass.
The way Square Enix treats this series is downright criminal. Alright, let's carry on. Almost there. Fortunately, since
I just assume that they nonchalantly have superpowers, because otherwise, I think you'd have to be asking, are those tickets really worth all this?
Serious business, Jova.
yeah, it's serious business. Lord Ishimoto and his band Death March are finally back after 10 years, Jova. We can't miss that.
And we just blew up
Do you have
that girl for
any idea how much of a group of lamers we would be if we missed out on this concert?
And yes, that was worth nearly killing Tsugumi over.
Yes, of course. Well, actually, Jova, about that. You win.
Should we take her to a hospital?
Your love for Lord Ishimoto is too strong.
Yeah, we should take her to a hospital.
Hold on, Jova. The best punchline. Go ahead.
Yours is formidable as well, Lady Tsugumi.
I wonder if Nagi's only being this gracious because she won the fight.
Classic samurai code of honor.
Here, the stamp. Take it and go.
Recognize the strength of your opponent, even if you win.
Oh, hold on, Tay, hold on. Just you wait.
Only the middle remaining.
Huh. You know, despite
Go, Lady Nagi.
death,
Fulfill your destiny.
This isn't Kingdom Hearts.
It is actually, we take place in the same multiverse, so technically it is. You have
oh
to
god, this means that the concert is going to be a rhythm game.
Death March.
You would just kill the...
Our hearts will always be united in our...
I think she's just being dramatic.
No, actually, Shiroi, in our love for Lord Ishimoto. Farewell, my friend.
Oh my god. Oh my god, we actually killed her!
No,
Guys, we have to
Lady Tsugumi.
Guys, we have to get out of Guys, we have to get out of here. This is now an active crime scene.
I love this game so much. Oh man.
Oh my god, you guys!
would do that.
Oh my god, you guys killed her when me and
Hey, well, how come?
Day, we never killed
Hey,
anyone.
excuse me. How come I always have to fix your messes?
You're God.
You're gone.
Also, wait.
Thank you.
And then Neku's like, wait, you guys killed her? Amateurs! We never killed anyone in our Another Day section.
I shan't let. Okay, I shan't let your death have been in vain.
Jesus. Well, I guess it sucks to be anyone else. I guess it sucks to be anyone else trying to get the stamp after that.
Hold on, Jova. The game is about to answer that.
Is she just passed out on the floor and she's fine? They're just being dramatic.
Lord Rindo, much as it pains me, we must carry on.
Yeah, the police are coming.
Ren dude,
We gotta go.
Ren dude, I don't know what to do in this situation.
I can't go back. I can't go back to jail.
Back to jail? What? What did you do?
I don't know.
Sure thing. Let's get moving.
Wait, she's not actually dead, is she?
Brett, you gotta get serious. This is the game now.
See you again at the concert. So there you go. It was
Also,
indeed.
you faked your death.
They were indeed just hamming it up. Yes.
Asshole, you had us believing you were dead.
I know, right?
Like, she even did the dramatic flash that Square Enix villains.
I know, right?
They get destroyed.
Oh man.
Oh god, yes. Like, even if this isn't better than the last Another Day section, it's definitely a worthy successor.
They're trying to work with what they had. I still think that the whole turf war parallel probably would have had an equal opportunity to be varied and everything. But again, I can recognize that they're working what they have.
I'm actually wondering if maybe these checkpoints are meant to be a parallel to the turf war. Going to different locations, and we end up having a fight like with the turf wars.
Why
do you think the checkpoint is?
Take a look around.
All right.
All right. Who's going to get in our way and distract one of our
crazy shit
members
today.
yet?
Wait, Wibbs, you're not running into crazy shit in another day. You realize the implication of what you're saying right there, right?
We'll just have to see.
All right, so let's see who it is this time. It's Ayano. But first, let's.
Is there Iguana gonna actually do something in this alternate universe?
Well, let's.
Shoka's turn to get distracted now.
All right, now it's time for a family squabble because Ayano has a different relation to Shoka this time. No, don't worry, Teo. It's fine. Don't worry, Teo. It's fine.
Oh boy.
You all are here for the rump, right?
Yes.
Of course you are. Just look at you.
What does that mean?
You're obviously starving for Shibuya Palooza tickets.
Do you just say that to anyone who walks by you to sound
I'm
like
afraid
you're all knowing?
I'm afraid I won't let you have them so easily.
Who put together this competition?
If you want your precious tickets, you'll have to go for
My iguana!
Ayano.
Curses foiled again.
It's your mother's sister office worker.
Only one of those is correct, Jova, in this particular universe. What? You, Shoka? What are you doing here?
You know each other?
She's my sister. What are you doing here, Ayano?
So in this world, Ayano is Shoka's older sister.
Aw, that's nice.
Like you didn't knew that your
I love Ayano's response to what Shoka just says, actually.
This bemuses the iguana, it seems.
Yes.
Very smug.
The iguana knows it's about to get its own soap opera, so I'm working, clearly. Someone has to put food on the table, Missy. Don't you think?
Also, I like how that speech bubble makes it look like it's the iguana saying
The
it.
Ninjas are calling, you're infringing on their
I'm
trademark.
the grown-up, and since our parents died, someone has to work, don't you think?
Alright. Which manga chapter do we see the sad backstory about how your parents died in a car crash and got isekai'd?
What about you? Shouldn't you be at Shibuya Palooza already?
Well, about that.
Yeah, I should. But somebody messed up our plans, not mentioning
Can't
any
imagine
names.
what could that be.
Hey, look, at least she didn't mention you by name, Fret.
Yes, I did.
See what you did.
That's just her voice actor, not the character herself.
More importantly.
Oh.
I know your whole aesthetic is really important to you, but
Why the neckline and necklace like that?
I think you know exactly what the reason is, Jova.
Yes.
That's the thing, though. It apparently doesn't work on Fred. Meanwhile, Cannon's completely covered, but she absolutely gets his attention.
It's almost like people have different ways to react to different type of appearances.
That is
Yeah.
true. That is true. He also might be more into the orange hair.
stop stealing Iggy.
Oh, there's a name.
Yes.
And there's a custody battle.
Yes, now we're about to get into a custody battle. See, this is why the iguana is enjoying this, Jova. It knows that it's about to get another soap opera episode.
So let's
Go ahead.
So first we
You can't just let my iguana ride around on your shoulder when you go out.
oh snap, he's actually Shoka's iguana.
There you go.
Yay, I get a cool pet.
Well, not at the moment. He's on your sister's shoulder.
Which we
But she can
can't
go fuck
program.
herself.
Well, Shook.
Well-
Well, sister, someone has to take care of him while you're out partying at the concert, don't you think? Oh, don't be selfish. It won't kill you to let me play with him every once in a while, now would it? Well, I love Fred's face at the...
Unfortunately, we can't program a sprite for you with the iguana on your shoulder.
Besides, he likes it, don't you, Iggy? Yes, you do. You good boy.
I don't know if he has a choice.
I don't know if you ever seen or heard an iguana, but they don't produce very nice sounds.
Never would have guessed Shoka had a pet iguana.
Reptiles
would
are
have been a cat.
reptiles are surprisingly popular these days.
Indeed, I myself am raising 10 snakes.
10?
Oh,
Are any of
well,
them
maybe they're
boa
coral
constrictors?
snakes, so they're small. So
God, if she's like my aunt who had a boa constrictor. Which I think she had to get rid of when it was starting to wear itself around her neck a little too tight.
Yeah, maybe.
What a shame. Apparently instincts took a hold.
it's almost like it's not an animal that can be, domesticated.
Surprisingly, some
10?
people managed to domesticate boa.
It's like the meme about the first Venom movie. How many moms?
That's enough.
So first a simp battle, then a stand battle, now a custody battle. Over an iguana.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, with how cat-themed Shoka is, you'd think it would be a pet cat, but nope, iguana.
Just give us the stamp already. Or do you want to fight for it?
Give the stamp, fight for it. Give the stamp,
Can't you
fight
just
for
be a
it.
good big sister?
Again, the Nijimas are calling, infringing on our trademark.
No way am I passing up the bonus I get if I beat you. Yeah, apparently there's a bonus
damn.
if you beat these people. Prepare yourselves.
You know, this must be an awkward talk at home at night. Hey sis, you're not still bad about me clobbering you, right? Okay.
Shoka, my darling.
All right.
Please do not say it like that. You're gonna give the artist way too many ideas for the dojins.
Please no.
It still sends me that people can actually essentially get paid for fan art over in Japan.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, that's what anti-dojins are. Pornographic fan art.
Again, it's different rules about, possession of property, because in contrast, the rules about fair use in Japan are actually far more restrictive than in the rest of the world. So it's a
Which
balancing
really-
kind of thing.
Yeah, it really makes me wonder, like, does the hentai doujin market work? Because those are apparently sold in some bookstores sometimes.
Yes.
It's okay. I don't know about that, but usually the market tends to get at cons. The artists actually present themselves there with with an entire stand on selling their things, and usually advertises on social media.
Oh yeah, cons are one thing, but apparently some hentai doujins officially make it to bookstores in Japan. Like, that's what sends me. Like,
I don't know the deeds.
Noise erased.
Alright. That's it. This third stamp should be ours now.
Alright, that was actually super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
No! My bonus! How dare you!
Curses.
I knew I should have found another job.
At least you live in this universe.
I like to think that thought process actually was
Stamp!
Iguana.
Now!
It's like a Flintstones.
There you go. Got all three of them.
So make sure you put Iggy back in his tank.
Maybe he likes
right out
being
in the
out.
open, at least he's enjoying the sun directly.
Maybe that's why he's okay with being with Ayano. He prefers being out of his tank. Of course, he could just be sleepy the entire time.
It's more of a case where, remember, reptiles absorb, sunlight
Yeah.
Fine.
for their heat.
Fine. Here. Now get out of my sight.
Yeah, it's gonna be totally not awkward when they go see each other later at night.
That's all the stamps. Let's head back to Hachiko to get our tickets.
Alright.
He's like,
Hey,
and I helped.
Well, there you go,
And then
guys.
they get back and they're like, oh, we sold them to somebody else.
No, I can go one further. Sorry, guys, the concert's been cancelled.
That would be hilarious as the payoff.
It would be.
Lord Ishimoto, he hurt his hand.
Well, that would
Can't play
be
anything with a hurt hand.
that would be the second tragedy to happen to Death March, considering Sawa had to quit the band because she broke her jaw, like I said before.
Mm-hmm.
So let's hope Dwebs' joke doesn't become reality. Hopefully.
Now on sale.
Yeah, there you go. No music, no life.
No game, no life.
Mm-hmm.
No waifu, no waifu.
All right.
I've been meaning to check out that anime.
Scramble Crossing. All right. So hopefully we should be home free now.
As if.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If the original Another Day taught me anything, it's that yes, it will be done that easily and that quickly with no surprises whatsoever.
Wow, you got all the stamps.
You sound surprised.
Well, no, he's more jovial by default. Great job, everybody.
But you failed.
You're the first team to collect all three.
All other teams are dead, aren't they?
Really?
Go ahead, Jova.
Sure.
Jova, if you don't mind. Oh, sorry.
It does seem odd. I don't recall encountering any other
I was waiting
participants
to
on
see
our
where
way.
it was.
Oh, bottom right. Yeah.
Bottom right.
Jove already read it now, so I'll wait for the.
As an extra reward, you can move on to the super special bonus round.
Wait, there's a super special bonus
This
round? You never told me about this shit. This clip would probably be like, I was out! I was out!
If you win, you get not just ticket to Shibuya Palooza,
You get to keep your lives.
but VIP ticket to Shibuya Palooza.
Okay, we have to do the super special.
Nothing, I
Okay,
guess.
we have to do the super special bonus round.
Say what?
Oh, hi, Beat.
Yeah, where did you come
Endless
from?
refreshments included, of course.
Okay,
Me and Neko have
okay.
been sitting back and relaxing.
Well, yeah, they did establish that they were going to let the kids have their fun. So yes, naturally. No way!
I can't believe this.
I'm sure this is not a sucker deal.
Free food and drinks? Dude! Yo, Rendo, we gotta get those VIP tickets!
Damn right. We're in.
Bottom right.
Thank you. We might as well, since we've already made it this far.
Yeah, I have to agree with Shoka. It's still sketchy as hell, but at this point...
I mean, at this point...
I mean, I'm still suspicious about the fact that we were apparently the only team that we've seen so far. Like, what's the deal
Okie
with that?
Let the bonus round begin. Yoo-hoo, Oshiba!
Oh my god! They tied the knot
I
in
guess
this
in this
universe.
reality, he's the bottom.
Yes.
Did he get lost on his way to the club?
He does look dressed for that, yeah. Shiba literally is dressed like one of those high socialites. Greetings, sheeple of Shibuya.
I already don't like this guy.
I'll be the one to decide if you're worthy of VIP seats.
How flattering.
Or if you deserve to be left out in the cold. To wear away and die. On your marks, get set.
Wait, we don't know what we're doing.
Go!
We're fighting.
No, Jova, you have to do it like in Jupiter Ascending.
Go! He is probably the one thing people remember about that movie these days.
That's the thing, Jova. I forgot the name of the actor who...
Eddie Redmayne.
When it came to Star Wars Episode 7, he auditioned for the role of Kylo Ren and tried to do something similar, but because the casting crew knew about Jupiter Ascending, that's why he couldn't pass, apparently.
Jupiter Ascending actively hindered his career.
Yes.
Damn.
Well, considering how shit of a movie it is, that's not really that much of a surprise. But it was kind of that's still a very stupid reason, especially because Eddie Redmayne proved in that movie that he can definitely do a Kylo Ren. So...
Okay, if I were to try and play devil's advocate, well, yes, that was entertaining for us. I can understand how somebody would find it to be a bad performance, given how that is. But I want to be fair to Eddie Redmayne. I don't blame him for that. I feel like that was legit him trying.
Oh no.
Whatever direction.
Yeah, obviously.
He was given.
I mean, if you guys want to see Eddie Redmayne deliver a brilliant performance, watch The Fury of Everything, where he plays Stephen Hawking, and he does a fantastic job with that. The problem with Jupiter Ascending was not the actors.
That being said, I kind of do get why the studio behind Star Wars might have had some second thoughts. Though I do question them judging based strictly off of his performance from just that movie. Though from what Tia mentioned, it sounded like he was trying to essentially do
the same
what
thing,
he was doing.
So.
Which, okay, given how Kylo Ren turned out, I'm not sure how much that may or may not have been on point with what they had in mind at the time. But again, like, it's a performance I overall enjoy. Mind you, I have not... Oh wait, actually, maybe I did see Jupiter Ascending? I forget if I have, honestly. But regardless, though, I remember his performance, and I enjoyed it. Sadly, I kind of get why in a corporate sense it would not do him any favors. Anyway, we just beat up God. Sorry, the executor. Sorry, no.
The conductor.
High socialite guy.
And even then, this is an alternate world, so maybe he's not even in the Reaper's game in general. So
my joke is about his god complex. The point
if I have
is,
to guess that there's not an AU version of Kubo in this, considering how you're playing shit. Incredible! You won the bonus round.
Imagine if Kubo's actually the nicest guy in this universe.
Here are your tickets to Shibuya Palooza. You earned them.
Really? Just like that?
Yes, there you go. Shibuya Festival.
I mean, even the base game had a relatively abrupt ending.
I mean, still, by another day standards, I feel like there should be like a whole nother section we have yet to do.
We did it.
We saved the world.
There is, however, side content. There is, however,
Going to Shibuya Palooza.
there is, however, side content that we haven't done yet. We'll do it starting the next
Go
part.
to the concert.
Bottom left.
We can see Death March.
I
The
figured they
real
would.
reason that
No, go on, Shirai.
The real reason this is so much shorter is because the group is getting arrested for committing a murder.
That is true. Yes. Again,
And probably property damage with all the fighting going on.
Bottom right.
Oh no.
and Lord Ishimoto.
Yes.
Clean your drooling.
You know, I did figure there would have to be more because, unlike the past Another Day, we haven't seen every character in this one yet. It's like, oh
So,
boy.
did Fred just?
Who do you think,
Yeah. Do you
who do you
think?
think you are? That guy at Mortal Kombat 4?
Yeah. Jared. Jared.
He did it!
Jarek.
Jared.
Usoge!
Wrong, Jared. This is not a brutality. This is a fatality. Dun, dun, dun.
Well done. Here. These are your VIP passes. Look at that, Shiba's not an asshole, too.
Maybe
This
those two never got divorced in this AU.
Probably.
Exactly.
True miracle.
Truly, no one is more worthy of endless refreshments than you.
Thank you.
Oh my god! I can't believe this is real life. Or is this
Look
shit?
at that, we ended up getting something
And
better
the
than
final
regular
part is that
tickets.
Fred still has to wake up from his mother.
Shibuya Palooza, here we come.
Just don't let him
Really
hold the
cheerful.
tickets.
He's awfully cheerful all of a sudden.
Bottom right.
You mustn't be so sour, Lord Rindo.
You forgot the T.
I said mustn't.
I swear you're forgetting a letter in there.
No, I believe it's because ye old ancient English. That's a possible way that did not have the T. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it all worked out in the end. Let him enjoy this.
I don't know, but we all did it together!
Because, well, they're not even a team in this, so...
And
Not
show
even make
help.
the Sonic Hero joke.
And show help.
Yeah, no, I can imagine just the final scene you show saying, "Oh, everything is still going according to plan."
No use
Yes.
crying over spilt milk and all that.
Yeah.
You
no.
argue we got tickets even better. That's not... anyway. Let's go live it up in Shibuya Palooza.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. Go ahead.
Yeah, better hurry to 10-4.
Don't worry. We still have something involving show. But that's for the but we have to do the side content. But first, here's the non-complete ending. Go ahead.
Dang, it's so crowded.
Non-complete ending.
Good thing we're VIPs, huh? Bottom left.
Thanks for losing our tickets, Fred.
Aha!
Okay, to her credit, thanks to him, they technically have better tickets, so yeah, she's probably being legit.
It's kind of like one of the stories of the Exiles that where objective is to buy the last donut remaining from the turn.
We wouldn't be here without you.
And by butterfly effect reaction, these actually force, an alien invasion that a species was going to do to the Earth.
Yes.
Aw, shucks, Shoki. All I did was mess everything up.
Brett, just take the compliment.
Untrue, although it did appear that way on the outset.
I guess so, yeah. All right, but yeah, basically, Jova, there's a little extra to the ending if we do all the side content.
Can we drop it already? So good now.
But we'll talk about that later. For now, let's enjoy the concert.
Say that again, Beat.
Jova,
Say, can we drop it already?
Jova.
Yeah, all that matters is that we made it to Shibuya Palooza.
All right, bottom right.
Yet we are one short of a full party. Has anyone seen Lord Minamimoto?
Sorry.
Hey, where's Minamimoto?
Sorry, Neku. You were silent for a bit, so I got my Neku sock puppet out.
Why do you even have one of those?
Well, because you know how silent he is. Sometimes someone needs to do the talking for him.
There is a good question. Where is Lord Minamimoto?
Now that you mention it, no, I haven't. Not for a while.
Where?
How mysterious.
Maybe he was just a good Samaritan doing his good deed for the day.
Relax, I'm sure he just wandered off somewhere.
Possibly.
Lone wolf that he is.
It's kind of like the bad ending of Crash Bandicoot 2. Like, I wonder what's going on with Cortez's spaceship. It's still out there. I wonder. Bottom
Some
left.
people like to go to concerts alone, you know?
What? Sorry, could you repeat that? I can't hear you. The crowd's too loud.
Some people like to go to concerts alone, you know?
You're just doing it quieter on purpose, aren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I guess.
Look, are you two about to literally have a sound-off competition?
Minamimoto. What would be so strange about it?
Nah, why would you say that?
It was almost like
He's actually Ishimoto.
Outland.
it came from a completely different dimension.
Oh, don't.
Wow.
I wonder.
No way.
I wonder.
You know, we did have
go
that
ahead,
happen
Vince.
with Joe.
No way that could happen.
That's silly. No
I
way.
was joking about him not having a personality change. I hate it here.
Yo, Rim dude, get over here, man. The show's about to start.
He better not be
Okay.
singing, I swear to God.
Shiroi, you.
He better not be singing, I swear to
Shiroi,
God.
I'll just say this. No, Shiroi, you're not gonna like the payoff for this.
Also, for payoff, Fred, we're starting the mosh pit on you.
It's finally starting. Even if the world ends after this.
You're just tempting fate, you know that.
Oh man,
I've
Rindo,
got no
shut the
regrets.
fuck up.
This is the best day of my entire
Today, hey Joe, but today
Wow.
did indeed kick ass. See?
Wow, look at that. The best day of your entire life? Well, it's best we ended while it's on a high, then.
All right, and we actually get to hear "Rockin' Rockin'" performed by Death March live, because this is an actual
know,
this
I
is
was
an
going
actual
to-
live this is an actual live performance we're hearing right now.
You know, I was gonna say, I figured that what they wanted to do was, you know, sort of subvert expectations from the last another day, but nah, that ending definitely seems to hint that there is more.
There's an extra
more to
scene to the
come.
there's an extra scene to the ending after the credits if you do all the side content of the another day, which we're going to do in the next two parts.
I am surprised at how straightforward the Reaper's game was in this reality. Like, you know, with the Tin Pin Slammer another day, yes, we worked our way up to the tournament, but then we had the Tin Pin Slammer Thieves Brigade and all that jazz, basically.
Well, probably
This
just a way
is-
to exploit as much as possible the Team P minigame, you know.
Yeah, it's just, I guess I was expecting a few more twists and turns to come with this one. Like, again, maybe have it turn out that they were running some kind of Ponzi scheme here, but I guess not.
All right. In the meantime, let me get the credits for this. Yeah, there you go. So, like I said, this there's two versions of this song in the game: "Rockin' Rockin'," as in the studio version, and the one we're listening to right now is the live version. which of course fits perfectly with the current play. The music was done by Takeru Ishimoto, of course, and the lyrics are done by Stephanie Topalian, who also sings, of course. She sings both the... In fact, yeah. No, okay, actually, Theo, here's something you might like. This is one of those songs in 12-8 where they mix both English and Japanese lyrics.
Well, yeah, I could catch that.
Yeah. Like, because it helps to have a lyrics writer and singer who's bilingual. So, as a result...
It also gives a better cohesion to the version instead of, having potential, because of copyright disputes or something similar, needing to have two different type of soundtracks. With one of them that might not feel like your average early 2000s version of an anime.
Like it's one of those things where it's just like to me that's why I like the having licensed music in 12 for me, it makes no sense. You have Death March. You don't need to hire musicians.
What you're talking about, Pedro? We totally need the Black Eyed Peas to actually be for the American version.
Of all the bands to pick, Black Eyed Peas might legit... Look, they're not even a terrible band, but no, they just wouldn't fit. Like, I'd sooner believe that they go with Metallica, if only because there's a lot of heavy rock in this game, at least.
The guy, in fact...
Again, besides Takeru Ishimoto, as we mentioned in the past, that loves to collaborate with indie bands, usually from Canada, like the Kidney Thieves.
Go ahead,
I'm not sure if you mentioned it yet, but Stephanie Topalian, who's the singer in this, she once represented Armenia in the 2015 Eurovision Song Contest.
Yeah, because remember, she's part Armenian, part Japanese, part American. Yeah, that's quite a combo, isn't it? I think, if I remember correctly, I think she was born in Armenia, but then of course,
she was born in Los Angeles.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure at least one of her parents is Armenian or something. Like, she has 3 nationalities, so I'm sure they must come from somewhere. But yeah, where was I going? Yeah, as for the other, might as well talk about something about the soundtrack that I haven't talked about. Typically, when you hear the guy with the booming rockin' voice in the hard rock songs that Joba just pointed out, typically it's this guy called Maskimura. He writes the lyrics and does the vocals for most of the rock songs. And there's also, me and Theo talked about this in the previous part, but I might as well bring this up again. There's also another guy called Jesse. His artistic name is just the word Jesse in all caps, I guess. Who of course is from the band The Bones, who, as Theo mentioned, this band also did music for the City NT, which was also done with music by Takeru Ishimoto. So
that's basically what he was doing between 2015 and 2020 outside of this game. Because he did a lot of remixes for NT.
Exactly. All right. I'll actually talk. I'll actually talk more about some specifically my favorite track earlier, like that I put it out earlier during the final boss. But I'll wait till later because there's going to be a part of it where I'm going to have a good amount of time to do so. So not now, later. All right, almost done.
And then there was nothing.
Yeah. Party in the Booyah.
Party in the Booyah.
Exactly. All right, so that's it. However, as just like the previous game, you can restart another day as many times as you want. So next time, everybody, we're going to check out the side content to see if maybe we can find out what the hell has Minamimoto been doing throughout this whole time. So see you then.
I'm sure something very holy and saint.
Oh yeah, sure. See you, everybody.
See ya.
See ya.